Hey everybody, it's Kylie, and this is my Module 11 reflection video over the lesson plan that we recorded this week. So I first wanted to say that I feel like it's kind of difficult to state the overall strengths and weaknesses of this lesson plan, since for me it takes several days for students to complete an art lesson. The video recording we created was limited to 7 minutes, so I wasn't able to have the time to have my students begin the art techniques by hand. However, after watching the recording of my lesson with the use of technology, here are the strengths and weaknesses that I found. So the strengths. The PowerPoint I composed, I thought, gave a comprehensive background that was oriented to the art lesson. With that information in hand, I know that the students were able to channel that into the creation of their future artwork. The use of the iPads really put the lesson into the students' perspective when I had them hold it above their heads to look at the image of the Sistine Chapel ceiling and imagine themselves painting like Michelangelo did. After looking at the students' quizzes after the lesson, 2 of them got 100% and 1 got 95%. So this told me that they were able to understand and retain the information given from the PowerPoint presentation. I also think that having the students access the quizzes online rather than passing out paper quizzes saves time, and it gave me immediate feedback as the teacher. And then weaknesses. From watching the video recording, I feel like I could have made more eye contact in the delivery of the PowerPoint. Not being able to have access to an overhead projector and being able to control the program from a desk was definitely an issue. When I reviewed the students' quiz scores, the student that missed one of the questions was a question that I definitely need to readdress. I had posed the question, did Michelangelo enjoy painting the Sistine Chapel? Looking back, that question is very vague and presumptuous. Although Michelangelo stated that painting the Sistine Chapel was difficult and it wore hard on his body, that did not necessarily mean that he did not enjoy the process of creating it. I need to make sure that all the questions that I give are very straightforward and they're not open to interpretation. With the time we had allotted, I would have liked to have had more time to go back and ask the students more questions throughout the presentation. I also thought back and considered to make the quiz more interactive with the entire class submitting their answers, and then I would reveal the correct answer live and then be able to explain why and give examples. But overall, I feel that the lesson successfully taught the students almost all of my objectives for my lesson plan. The students were able to identify the work of the artist Michelangelo and his techniques. They were able to pass an interactive exercise, the quiz, using their knowledge of Michelangelo. They understood how visual imagery influences the viewer. However, the last 2 objectives that I have of creating artwork after reflecting on Michelangelo's artistic style and reflect and build upon new skills acquired through class critique, those could only be measured, or those could not be measured in the style of recorded delivery that we had. It would have to take a lot more time. So other than that, it was interesting to record in 7 minutes. I also had my aunt, my uncle, and my husband as my students. So there were quite a few giggles before giving it. But overall, I thought it was good. And that's it for my reflection post. Thank you for watching. Oh, did I not hit it? Here we go.